Deals another major blow to his own party's efforts to repeal Obamacare. Is this newest GOP plan doomed? Breaking point, heart-pounding rescues and new evacuations as floodwaters rise in Puerto Rico. The entire island still without power. Tonight, the urgent relief mission underway. Race against time. Survivors pulled from the rubble 3 days after Mexico's earthquake, but the clock is ticking to save others still trapped. War of words. President Trump calls Kim Jong-un a madman after Kim labeled him mentally deranged, while North Korea threatens to detonate another H-bomb. 911 emergency. When no one answers your call for help, the life-threatening problem plaguing communities. And top cops, the women taking command in one major American city. Nightly News begins right now.
NBC News World Headquarters in New York. This is NBC Nightly News with Lester Holt.
Good evening, and thank you for being here tonight. Senate Republicans may feel like they've seen this movie before, the one about a last-ditch effort to repeal and replace Obamacare, doomed by a key defection in their own party. And once again, it stars Senator John McCain, who announced today that he will not support the latest repeal and replace plan. It was McCain who doomed the previous GOP health care bill, and now history may be repeating itself. NBC News Capitol Hill correspondent Casey Hunt starts us off tonight.
Maverick Senator John McCain all but sinking the Republican plan to repeal and replace Obamacare again. In July, he cast the deciding vote against repeal. And today, he said he'll vote no on the new version of the plan, backed by Senators Bill Cassidy and Lindsey Graham, who's one of McCain's best friends in the Senate. I cannot in good conscience vote for the Graham-Cassidy proposal, McCain wrote in a lengthy statement. We should not be content to pass health care legislation on a party line basis. Comedian Jimmy Kimmel, who jumped into the debate after his son was born with a pre-existing condition, this week targeting Senator Cassidy.
Bill Cassidy just lied right to my face.
Tonight, cheering McCain. Thank you, Senator John McCain, for being a hero again and again and now again, he tweeted. Republicans are rushing to pass a repeal bill before September 30th, so they'll only need 50 votes to get it done. With 52 Republicans in the Senate and McCain and Rand Paul now in the no column, Republicans can't lose another vote. In the spotlight, undecided Senator Lisa Murkowski. Vice President Mike Pence going on Alaska radio to keep up the pressure.
I probably don't need to tell the people of Alaska about the failings of national socialized health care.
And Senator Susan Collins of Maine, who told reporters today,
I obviously have very serious reservations about the bill.
Pence pressing hard for a vote next week.
A vote against Graham-Cassidy is a vote to save Obamacare.
The Congressional Budget Office, which is nonpartisan, still hasn't given a score for this bill that would give senators some idea of how many people might lose their coverage. And tonight, the question whether Republican leaders will even put it on the floor for a vote. Lester.
Casey Hunt at the Capitol tonight. Thanks. Now to Puerto Rico, where a failing dam pushed past the limit by Hurricane Maria is triggering new flash floods and evacuations tonight, while power outages have crippled communications, hampering search and rescue efforts across the battered American territory. Our Gabe Gutierrez is there. Gabe, good evening.
Lester, in many places, the floodwaters are receding, but many communities are still inundated. Throughout Puerto Rico, there is no power, no communication, and no idea how long it will take to recover. Tonight, Puerto Rico is exhausted. Town after town underwater and under pressure. Maria may have passed, but the storm's aftermath is overwhelming. In the northwest part of the island, an extremely dangerous dam failure is forcing more frantic evacuations.
It's devastating because, you lose everything. You lose everything. You have to start from zero.
And in Toa Baja, 30 miles west of San Juan, Crystal Afanador is desperate. The water flooded her entire first floor, and she says the local shelter has run out of food.
We need gas, food, I don't know, someone to help us.
The town's mayor tells us at least 8 people drowned here, and authorities have rescued 4,000 to 5,000 trapped by floodwaters. Without working cell phones, he's coordinating with rescue crews from Florida and Virginia by word of mouth.
It's chaos.
It's chaos. New video released by the U.S. Coast Guard shows a woman and 2 children being hoisted to safety after they were stranded on a capsized boat off the coast. Power is out to the entire island, and 95% of cell service is down. The government has now hired more than 50 small contractors to help get things up and running. Electrical crews clearing debris, but not fixing lines yet because they say they can't even communicate with headquarters.
It's a new experience for us. I'm working in George, I'm working in Google, and I never see something like this one.
You've worked many hurricanes before, but you've never seen something like this.
I never see it before.
Rosa Avilas rode out the storm in Old San Juan while a building in this historic neighborhood crumbled next to her.
And I said to myself and to my son, we have to leave the house. This is going to collapse.
For many in Puerto Rico, more help can't come soon enough. Gabe Gutierrez, NBC News, Tal Baja, Puerto Rico.
I'm Gani Schwartz in Puerto Rico, where this hotel lobby is mission control for hundreds of rescuers.
So this area is still somewhat dark.
Correct. Yeah.
For many of them, like this crew from Virginia, Hurricane Maria is yet another disaster in what seems like an unrelenting season of catastrophe.
Folks here have taken a pretty big hit with these storms, and we're going to do whatever we can to help them.
So many organizations have been stretched thin. FEMA supporting more than 30,000 people in disaster zones. The Red Cross deploying more than 5,000 workers and nearly its entire vehicle fleet. Samaritan's Purse, a North Carolina nonprofit, responding to their third hurricane in the last few weeks with 50,000 pounds of emergency supplies to Puerto Rico. The scenes of devastation and suffering stir an overwhelming need to help. This crew in San Juan are headed to check on a family who hasn't been heard from since a storm. But then, contact. And a satellite phone call back home.
Lisa? I'm okay.
Through the strain of back-to-back calamities,
Lisa, they came. All right?
It's these moments of humanity
okay, I love you.
that help them persevere.
But I'm glad we're alive.
Gani Schwartz, NBC News, Luquillo, Puerto Rico.
The desperate search for buried survivors is running up against the clock in Mexico tonight, but miracle rescues in the rubble are fueling searchers with hope more than 72 hours after the deadly quake hit. NBC's Miguel Almaguer is with the search teams.
Tonight, desperation and determination. This is the frantic race to bring the buried back to life. It happens again and again. More than 100 rescued, many still missing.
We need information, any type of information, but we need real information.
Mariel Mendoza is looking for Ivan Fernandez, buried under 6 stories of steel, concrete, and rebar.
My cousin is there. He's 27 years old.
At the elementary school where the search gripped a nation, authorities apologize for earlier reports that a girl was trapped, but say they still believe there could be a survivor in the rubble. It's all hands on deck, including Frida, the lab working with the Mexican Navy, sniffing for the missing. And then there's the search and rescue crew, Los Topos. Chief Hector Mendez formed his team after the 1985 quake, now needed more than ever before.
We are the people with the heart to support all these kind of situations.
At the largest rescue sites across Mexico, this is the scramble. Hundreds are working around the clock, and they won't give up hope.
Many who survived have little left. Christian Claps and Wendy Alvarez live in a building that no longer stands. Our worst nightmare has come true, she says. Tonight, this broken country fighting to get back on its feet. The search for the missing only pauses for the national anthem. A country that has lost so much, working around the clock to save what matters most.
As search teams enter another night of rescues, they say surviving beyond 4 days in the rubble is incredibly difficult, but in some cases, victims have made it a month. Lester?
Miguel Almaguer, as the work goes on in Mexico. Thank you. The war of words between President Trump and Kim Jong-un has taken a very personal turn as North Korea threatens to test another hydrogen bomb, this time over the Pacific. Here's NBC White House correspondent Kristen Welker.
President Trump prompting a new level of brinksmanship with North Korea today, tweeting Kim Jong-un of North Korea, who is obviously a madman who doesn't mind starving or killing his people, will be tested like never before. It's the latest in a series of potentially dangerous verbal volleys.
Rocket Man is on a suicide mission for himself
and for his regime.
Last night, North Korea's leader took aim at the president personally, warning, "I will surely and definitely tame the mentally deranged U.S. dotard with fire." Dotard, a disparaging term for a senile senior. Still, it's not those words, but North Korea's threat to test a hydrogen bomb over the Pacific that's raising alarm bells.
All of our military options, as the president has said, is on the table.
So far, North Korea has conducted all of its nuclear tests in underground tunnels, and the last time a nuclear weapon was tested in the Earth's atmosphere was in 1980, when China fired a ballistic missile into a desert. Experts say if North Korea were to take such an action now, the results could be catastrophic.
The North Koreans are playing with fire here. The danger is if North Korea misfires, if they can't control the test, they kill thousands of people.
If North Korea launched a bomb, Pentagon officials say under one scenario, advanced radars and satellites all over the world would detect the launch, giving the U.S. the military options to intercept it or shoot it down before any radioactive material could do harm. But there are no guarantees. The administration insists new sanctions will have an impact. Tonight, the president's focus will be on domestic politics. He's campaigning for a Republican Senate candidate in Alabama. Lester.
Kristen Welker at the White House, thank you. The Trump administration today reversed a key policy on sexual assaults on college campuses, rolling back another Obama-era rule. Education Secretary Betsy DeVos issued new interim guidelines that will allow colleges to use a higher standard of evidence when handling complaints. DeVos said that while schools must continue to confront these crimes head-on, too many students had been unfairly charged with sexual misconduct. Another Trump official is facing criticism tonight for his style of travel. Health and Human Services Secretary Tom Price is being investigated for reportedly taking dozens of private planes for government work at taxpayers' expense. Chief White House correspondent Hallie Jackson has more on that for us tonight.
The head of the health agency hitting turbulence with the price of his private travel for government business now under review by federal investigators. HHS Secretary Tom Price racked up a bill of more than $300,000 on at least 24 charter flights this year, according to Politico, including one trip from D.C. to Philadelphia for a conference on opioids. That's about 300 miles round trip. Roughly $90 by car, $550 for the train, and up to $725 on a commercial flight. But Price picked the private option, hopping a charter for an estimated $25,000.
He's wasting taxpayer money, and for a group of people who call themselves fiscal conservatives, this is an embarrassment.
An HHS spokesperson defended Price's use of private planes as more efficient and effective given his busy schedule, telling NBC News the demands on his time are tremendous. In 2009, when Price was a member of Congress, he railed against the use of private flights by other lawmakers.
This is just another example of fiscal irresponsibility. It's irresponsibility run amok in Congress right now. And
just last month, another cabinet member also faced questions about his travel habits after the Treasury Secretary explored using a government plane for his honeymoon trip to Europe, he says, for security reasons. For the administration, all part of a bumpy ride. Hallie Jackson, NBC News, the White House.
Bob Dole has been hospitalized. The former Republican presidential candidate was admitted to Walter Reed Medical Center last week for low blood pressure. A spokeswoman says his condition is being corrected with medication. In a tweet, the 94-year-old Dole thanked people for their prayers and said he hopes to be home sipping a Cosmo in a few days. Still ahead tonight, what happens when the emergency is with 911 itself? We're going to take you to a big city where desperate calls for help have gone unanswered. Also, the driver hailed as a hero after a school bus erupts in flames.
Patrick woke up with a sore back, but he's got work to do. So he took a leave this morning. If he'd taken Tylenol, he'd be stopping for more pills right now. Only Aleve has the strength to stop tough pain for up to 12 hours with just one pill. Tylenol can't do that. Aleve. All day strong, all day long. Also try Aleve Direct Therapy with TENS technology for lower back pain relief.
Let's dance, Grandma.
You don't let anything keep you sidelined.
Come on.
That's why you drink Ensure with 9 grams of protein and 26 vitamins and minerals for the strength and energy to get